This is the only pool I've found in about a mile of bank with fish in it. The entire area has been straightened and dredged, and it's the only piece of natural course. So you've got a really narrow, as it should be, very narrow, fast glide coming down here, and it's scoured out this pool. And there's a population of roach in it, and the biggest is about a pound, and the smallest is probably about 10 ounces. Well worth fishing for, but for a mile of stream, it really isn't very good. There should be far more fish in it than this. And that's what happens when people dredge rivers. They become unnaturally broad, unnaturally shallow, and fish can't find cover. What I've discovered about these small streams is that they will hold fish wherever the fish can live. The habitat has been so denuded of cover that they have nowhere to live, and so the population has either been heavily predated by birds or simply buggered off elsewhere so where they can live. So it's always worth walking the banks. I think it's the only way to actually fish them, to find out where the fish might be. And it's worth it because the roach tend to be really bloody lovely. It might seem a silly thing to do, to bring a Springer Spaniel along with you on this small stream reconnaissance trips, but they're really great. That's what they do. They flush game. The great thing about her is when she goes into the water, the roach move really rapidly, which allows you to see them. This is another area that I think may be worth casting the line. I can't see any fish, but the water is deep enough to hold them. It might worth be coming down and have a go. It might well be. They're very hard to see anyway. When you do see them, you tend to see them in the shallow water. The only reason I saw them earlier on is because Molly scared them up onto the far bank. Without her doing that, I would never have seen them in the first place because the water was too deep. But here is an area where a piece of flake just trundled around that corner might flush out a few fish. Here's another area that's probably worth a cast or two. As it comes down, the river undercuts the bank here and goes deep, and it's too deep to see the bottom. I can't see any fish. Doesn't mean there ain't fish there. The best swims I fish on the south are just like this. They look like nothing, but actually they can be full of fish and full of the best fish in the stream. I'm on my way home now. I think that was reasonably successful. I found some roach, found some areas that might hold roach, possibly. It could be worth a day's exploration. I think I'll bring a line up here, see what happens. It can't be worse than staying at home, can it?